the trend of who we are today, man, in the South. The Crips started 50 years ago. You fast forward to 2020, man, you got niggas dying and killing down here behind Grape Street, behind Hoover Street, and they ain't never been and they ain't never going and they ain't never seen it. But they'll kill you behind it. They die represented. They hurt their mamas for it. They abandon their children to represent. You see what I'm saying? So Confucius once said, he who controls images controls minds. Y'all gave us these images.
Them G's don't play out, la la land is hot. Set up shop, sell them grams and clock. The new slang for Los Angeles is la la land. Yeah. Now he say, she say, I'll get you shot. We just sell them things, evade the cops. Your best come deep, cause you can lose your life in la la land.
Royal blue Dodger hat matched with the blue ring. Royal blue Chuck tees with big blue shoestrings. Not the hockey team, no, we the true kings. Infrared carbine, that's how we do things. Most of these niggas smoke la la, man. You can call this Los Scandalous a la la land. The home of Tookie, OJ and O'Shea. Think it's for play out here, nigga, okay. The G is over all, y'all just like to hate. And we know Dayton's old, but we just like to skate. We stay flossing from Carson to Slauson. The grass is greener from here to Pasadena. It's Southern California, but it's still gon' rain. Big bullets get wet and I feel your pain. We love to set, that's all we got out here. It's so cold in these streets that it's hot out here.
Them G's don't play out, la la land is hot. Set up shop, sell them grams and clock. The new slang for Los Angeles is la la land. Yeah. Now he say, she say, I'll get you shot. We just sell them things, evade the cops. Your best come deep, cause you can lose your life in la la land.
It ain't a game out here, you find misery and pain out here. Homie, we hustling the summer sleet or rain out here. California, ride till we die for the skrill. We claim we do it for survival, but it's all for the thrill. Got to get it with it, spit it, hit it through your fit it, split it, bang on them, so they know that the hood did it, no mistaking. West side rider for real, it's like a demon that's inside us, that incite us to kill. Bang, bang, and lay our life down for the gang. I seen a nigga lose his life for trying to fight for his chain. It ain't a game, it's insane, the whole hood dysfunctional. Retaliation seems like the only time we punctual. That's real, cuz we drink and smoke drugs, but it's something about a gangster, cause bitches just love a thug. I think we got the downest hoes on the earth, the baddest bitches in the world, they come from right off the turf. La la land.
Don't play out, la la land is hot. Set up shop, sell them grams and clock. The new slang for Los Angeles is la la land. Yeah. Now he say, she say, I'll get you shot. We just sell them things, evade the cops. Your best come deep, cause you can lose your life in la la land.
On the turf, Lil Box and Lil Merc. Not a gang of birds, but the third served the Lil work. Sticky shit, every time he lit his big. Politicking with his clique, trying to hit the biggest lick. Problem with the hood, we gon' have to see to that. It was Baby Jinx, Tiny D, me and Black. To be from EC, can't explain how it felt to me. Lil BT nicknamed himself Looney. With big wine on the 5, getting hella faded. Heard that nigga ain't survived, so we celebrated. On a mission with the homies, or if by my lonely. Niggas know me, always got the pistol on me. Shot his way on the set, they ain't quote him on. Never lied, every lyric you can quote him on. Diamond shining, rhyming with my rollie on. Money long, kinda like a Coleon.
I remember when the nigga first got turned out. I remember crocodile blood in the blood out. I remember coming up in the stove game. Now niggas only know about this whole game. I remember when the nigga first got turned out. I remember crocodile blood in the blood out. I remember coming up in the stove game. I remember.
my mama, some shit you just can't forget. Like some of the young niggas used to claim to set. Same time, some of the homies used to bang young. To this day, me and Herb trade the same guns. East side, niggas know about that 7 gang. Central to San Pedro, sold up on everything. You ain't heard, 93rd to the Sin. Ain't nothing new, neighborhood, this what it been. All the Sherm homies hitting in the hood. Fuck the function all soon to get to getting good. A party ain't a party without a little drama. In the parking lot, hollering at Lil Mama. Say my name next to Johnny Ray, Baby Dre. Soul 1 and 2, Big Snake from 88th. For death though, I died for I surrender. Shit was evil on the east side, I remember
when the nigga first got turned out. I remember was crocodile blood in the blood out. I remember coming up in the stove game. Now niggas only know about this whole game. I remember when the nigga first got turned out. I remember was crocodile blood in the blood out. I remember coming up in the stove game. I remember.
On my mama, some shit you just can't forget. Like some of the young niggas used to claim to set. Same time, some of the homies used to bang young. To this day, me and Herb trade the same guns. East side, niggas know about that 7 gang. Central to San Pedro, sold up on everything. You ain't heard, 93rd to the Sin. Ain't nothing new. Neighborhood, this what it been. All the Sherm homies hitting in the hood. Fuck the function all soon to get to getting good. Party ain't a party without a little drama. In the parking lot, hollering in that Lil Mama. Say my name next to Johnny Ray, Baby Dre. Soul 1 and 2, Big Snake for 88. For death though, I died for I surrender. Shit was evil on the east side, I remember. On my mama, good looking Meg. You gotta thank the Williams crew for that. That's crazy. I've been scrimmaging with the little get out. My babies for my C-Day. Y'all know I just had a C-Day. My kids came together and rounded me up a new look with this with a new computer cause that I needed so bad. I just kept skipping over. I kept telling y'all I was gonna get one. Remember I poured yak on my and that one change made such an upgrade. I ain't got everything loaded up that I had loaded up in the old one, but this was so gravy. Gotta thank y'all, love y'all, to my babies, all y'all that came together to put this together for me. It's crazy because in the old program, once I played a song and it started, that was it. It just had to, it played, and then I couldn't pause it, rewind it. But now, my babies, that should stay upgraded. Check me out. I'm a real VJ.
I got a job.
Look, watch. I could, let me see where it's at. Alright, see, he put me on the spot. It ain't pausing in here like it was in the pregame. That's crazy. But we on though. Google gang, yeah, nigga.
First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts press, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, better keep it a Google. Keep that shit Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts press, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, you better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. You better keep it a Google. Better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google.
Bottom line, love life, show us a blessing. Pull up politic and blow us a session. Spot a locomost easty, no mistake in the station. They making them statements, we waking and baking. Word of the day, EC on replay. The marijuana-thon with VJ Keyway, BS and BS. Killing on the track in the black box, we never put feelings over facts. Pay Machiavelli, run me the bread. I don't get mad, I get money instead. I be high, you can tell by a nigga eyes. But wise enough to enterprise, you dig a lies. Contemplating with the Google gang, conversating. Counting coins while these cowards in the comments hating. Only thing count, my count getting another comma. I'm a magnet to the money on my mama.
Better keep that shit up Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts press, rest in peace.
Oh, my mama's like this motherfucker stream smoother and all that. We been scrimmaging, y'all. My babies got us in the game, though.
It's gonna be a lot of shirts press, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, you better keep it a Google. Keep it it a Google. You better keep it a Google. Better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. Google gang.
You can't keep it a Google, then don't mention me. Run a check through the set, I bet them niggas mention me. Red Bull and Hennessy, I keep the same energy. No matter on a solo or a couple homies with me. Tell them come get me if they want confrontation. I keep a couple shooters with me. And we right here waiting on shit to pop off. Take a nigga top off, you tempt me. All that BS, you can miss me. Slide down Century, doing about 60 in the gutter lane. Faded off yak and drop the pistol, hopping out the rain. I won't change, keep it a Google the only way. Mention me, I come out and play. That's on the gang. We are not the same. I ain't nothing like these rap niggas. Hanging with bangers, no bodyguards. We all strapped, nigga. All truth, no lies. Facts over feelings. We ain't gon' start something we can't finish. Google gang.
Better keep that shit a Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gon' be a lot of shirts pressed. Rest in peace. Keep it a Google. Better keep it a Google. Keep that shit Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gon' be a lot of shirts pressed. Rest in peace. Keep it a Google. You better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. You better keep it a Google. Better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. Google gang.
The gang I claim, that's the gang I bang. Keep it a Google when you say my name. Google gang. Y'all see that with the speed nighter right there and all that. I'm still getting the little frame together, but see, I wanted the whole logo to be able to show without me being just, no matter what I am, I'll be able to put my elbows on my desk. Cause they blessed me, cuz on my mama while I was sleeping. I ain't got nothing really loaded up in here like normal, but hey, what you know about this woman? Y'all seen this, right? Okay. Woman tracked down brother's suspected killer, murdered him, then sent a text to her dead brother afterward, letting him know she had avenged him. Cause you know the movie coming. It's got to be a movie based on this. Kansas City, Missouri. A Kansas City woman is charged with second-degree murder after police say she tracked down the man suspected of murdering her teenage brother last week and killed him. And this ain't no cold case she was working on. She got cracking immediately a week later. Police said she sent a text to her dead brother afterward, letting him know she had avenged him. Teen killed Sunday night was brother of boy murdered in 2016. Tatiana Coppage, 21, remains in the Jackson County Jail on $200,000 bond. Okay, that's why. Coppage's brother, 16-year-old Jason Ugwa, was shot and killed January 10th near Paloma Avenue and Toppin Avenue in Kansas City, Missouri. He was a junior at Hogan Preparatory Academy and a standout basketball player. Wow. I hadn't even read the details. But then 42 Doug. It's deep because I don't know if he's from that section, but he a rapper. And he posted, I got the 20,000 that they can get her out on 10%. Tell her people to get with me. That's deep on my mama. And then Lil Baby, they say, text 42 Doug saying he also wanted to help Kansas with help her. But you don't know the politics behind the whole scenario. But I do think that's in one sense that's hard how rappers is coming forward with the bail, not to get involved in who was right and wrong. Don't know, she was avenging her brother's murder, which sound like some very admirable, commendable activity. However, not being fully aware of the whole scenario, can't really place but that's some really the movie coming. She was hard for even getting cracking like that. And then the bail only 200. She got two niggas already talking about they got a dub or better on it. She should be up out of there by now. But that was a shocking story. Cause when y'all gave me that one, I'm like, ooh wee. Kansas City. God damn, these teenagers. I would hate to find out that was over dick and pussy. I just couldn't imagine at that age. Standout basketball player, that was very responsible for them to only put out that type of information about a so-called victim of so-called black on black crime. Cause I know as a time out here, you used to see the press conference and they'd talk about a teen murdered and the father or the stepfather and the mother get up there crying and they only show the sports pictures and all that. And you'll see the newscast. That's how you come across it at first. Your first mind would be like, damn, that's fucked up. And then as soon as you turn the TV off, go outside, because it wasn't social media and phones as much as it was like that, you find out that's little Wooty Whoop from Tiny Wooty Whoop from Wooty Whoop. And it's just that always used to play out. And not trying to put none of that on cuz that he was like involved in anything other than the positive things that they reported. But it has just changed since the time when you would only see the family getting up there saying them nice things. They always lead with the bad reputation on us, on my mama. But I just thought that was very interesting for her to have got down in such a fashion, because it seemed like so many people, you know. I remember my G homie Milk when he passed, cause shortly before he passed, just imagine he passed on New Year's Eve 1996. So shortly before that, because it was going to be 97 New Year's Eve, the homies was trying to plan to kind of like do it big. And I remember we was having a meeting on that subject about how we was going to do it, whatever. And we was out there arguing, disagreeing about how it was going to go. I remember Big Milk pulling up to the meeting, hopping out his car, walking up. He dropped some money on the ground like, I got that on it. Niggas arguing shit. Niggas ain't got no business arguing, cuz. Niggas need to figure out what they gonna do. He said, all I know is, cuz, all I'm saying, cuz, when I die, ride for me. Ride for me, cuz. Was 27, cuz. He got back in his car, got on. This was short, I don't remember what day that was, what month. But it was close enough to the time that we was having a meeting trying to plan our New Year's Eve. And cuz ended up passing on that New Year's Eve. And I was with him. And all I could hear him saying is, all I'm saying, cuz, when I go ride for me, and the way he dropped that money on the ground, that he wouldn't have had if it wasn't for the homie Ray Dog from the Deuce, cuz. Shout out my nigga Ray Dog on Crip. But why did I say that? I'm rambling because I'm really only on here. Oh, I just know what it means to say to have a nigga ride for me. She sent her brother a text, cuz. That's like icy cold, cuz. That's like she was. Yeah, get her up out of there. Real niggas, whoever that was that say y'all got that bell. Oh, my mama, get her right up out of there. Cause you don't hear about them type. You be dying praying, hoping a nigga ride for you. Got to give it up to the neighborhood 60s though, or whoever. When cuz knocked down the QA Christ in such a cowardly fashion on camera behind that BS on my mama, and then was on the run. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, cuz like the flush was reported heavily on my mama. I remember Tupac's song Blasphemy, and a lot of my homies thinking that this song meant blasphemy. Just say ride for me, same thing.
The culture, California set the trend of who we are today, man, in the South. The Crips started 50 years ago. You fast forward to 2020, man, you got niggas dying and killing down here behind Grape Street, behind Hoover Street, and they ain't never been, and they ain't never going, and they ain't never seen it. But they'll kill you behind it. They die represented. They hurt their mamas for it. They abandon their children to represent. You see what I'm saying? So Confucius once said, he who controls images controls minds. Y'all gave us these images.
Them G's don't play out, la land is hot. Set up shop, sell them grams and clock. The news link for Los Angeles is la land. Yeah. Now he say, she say, I'll get you shot. We just sell them things, evade the cops, your best. Come deep, cause you can lose your life in la land.
Royal Royal blue Dodger hat matched with the blue ring. Royal blue Chuck tees with big blue shoestrings. Not the hockey team, no, we the true kings. Infrared carbine, that's how we do things. Most of these niggas smoke la-la, man. You can call this law scandalous a la-la land. The home of Tookie, OJ, and O'Shea. Think it's for play out here, nigga, okay. The G is over all, y'all just like to hate. And we know Dayton's old, but we just like to skate. We stay flossing from Carson to Slauson. The grass is greener from here to Pasadena. It's Southern California, but it's still gon' rain. Big bullets get wet and I feel your pain. We love to set, that's all we got out here. It's so cold in these streets that it's hot out here.
Them G's don't play out, la la land, it's hot. Set up shop, sell them grams and clock. The news link for Los Angeles is la la land, yeah. Now he say, she say, I'll get you shot. We just sell them things, evade the cops, your best come deep, cause you can lose your life in la la land.
It ain't a game out here, you find misery and pain out here. Homie, we hustling the summer sleet or rain out here. California, ride till we die for the skrill. We claim we do it for survival, but it's all for the thrill. Got to get it with it, spit it, hit it through your fitted, split it, bang on them, so they know that the hood did it, no mistaking. West side rider for real, it's like a demon that's inside us, that incite us to kill. Bang, bang, and lay our life down for the gang. I seen a nigga lose his life for trying to fight for his chain. It ain't a game, it's insane, the whole hood dysfunctional. Retaliation seems like the only time we punctual. That's real, cuz we drink and smoke drugs, but it's something about a gangster, cause bitches just love a thug. I think we got the downest hoes on the earth, the baddest bitches in the world, they come from right off the turf. La la land.
Don't play out, la la land, it's hot. Set up shop, sell them grams and clock. The news link for Los Angeles is la la land, yeah. Now he say, she say, I'll get you shot. We just sell them things, evade the cops, your best come deep, cause you can lose your life in la la land.
She said Keisha Cole versus Ashanti going down tonight. Who y'all got? That's a good little matchup. Oh, my mama. You know, I can't pick no sides. They both have become one as traditionally part of us as the other. They both give you them records that's gonna give you them moments that can't nothing with. They both have a few that I know lock right in to anybody experience, especially from my generation. Can't say for all generations, to speak for all people. I know for me personally. So, I happen to know or have known at one point or another Keisha Cole. So, if you know my best friend verse, I just said I was bumping Ashanti when I wrote it because the beat reminded me of that Ashanti song, baby, 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 and that Scarface, Mary, Mary, Mary. As a matter of fact, I meant to at one point or another go back in the studio and put that in the ad-libs. Never did it. Trey Legend, what up, cuz? But what I was finna say, yeah, Keisha Cole actually did a remake to that record. Her and Missy Elliott got that. What's that shit good? I can't think of that shit. Mama. Ashanti not on Keisha level is what East the Empire said. What I can say, I believe Keisha Cole has music that represents more of the experience of a struggle, of the more of a common person that is going through. Her voice cries more. Ashanti, you just got to respect the justice on the similar levels, because what can you say that you have heard or seen Ashanti go through that is not respectable? And she was, although well produced and part of a large machine and a large look, I ain't never seen or heard of Ashanti serving herself or taking no major L's or nothing like that. And she is participating and giving us a lot of music, like I say, from my generation, that when it come on, whether you have a personal preference for her or not, you gonna rock with the music. and her part is essential to the production. I'm just saying, like, I don't know. But I don't know. Thank you, Lisa. I'm good to know that. They say that about E.F. Hutton. My mama, she say, when you speak, I listen. I just, on the set, I just came in here to go live because I got this new equipment. I can't believe I was allowing myself to be in front of y'all the way I was. Can y'all see the difference? Wow. That's crazy. And the sound is okay? Y'all hear me all right? Oh, my. This nigga talking about do really. Trey Legend up in here. What we gonna do? We gonna do one of these then. Just cause. You dig a lies. Uh-huh. Oh yeah, confused. Thought it was Tuesday, Friday. What is it? It's Thursday, huh? Oh well.
Whole team counting thousands, it was just a dream. Big blunts to the neck, get me high quick. In the trap, watching shotters on the 5-stick. 4K, 60 something on the inside. Pastrami and chili on the French fries. Piecing up for the homies on the inside. Evil East side, in hood, could've been died. Liberated, cause the paid lawyer litigated. Mitigated, keep the cognac refrigerated. Getting faded in the 5-star, niggas hate it. Last time I demonstrated it was nickel plated. He ain't had no win against the 4 fin. Just went on one, and I'm down to go again. But then, rather sip tequila. Kick my feet up, turn the beat up. Never put my heat up on E.
I'm thinking it's a Friday, but it's really only Tuesday. Sipping tequila, kicking my feet up, turning my feet up. Oh yeah, I'm thinking it's a Friday, but it's really only Tuesday. Sipping tequila, kicking my feet up, turning my feet up. Oh yeah, banging me some OJs, thinking about the old days. Kicking my feet up just like a boss do. Yeah, I'm thinking it's Friday, but it's really only Tuesday. Sipping tequila, kicking my feet up. Oh
Big
yeah.
hands on a baseball cap, I'm from the Mac. Styrofoam cup full of Remy Martin, all cognac, no chase. I used to duct tape the 38. Brothers hanging out where it ain't safe on a Tuesday. Patron bottles, Magnum hollers, we get it in. Active like every day, not only on the weekend. Baby say she can't swim, just put your feet in. Take a shot of this tequila and stay away from the deep end. For death though, I'm too deep in. Mafia, on that BS, Blue Smurf and Baby Spotter. Gold rag around my neck or in my pocket, can't give it up. Blam on me in the function, wish I would put it up. Got me turned up, thinking about the old days. Homie and op, remember all my head up fast. But then, I'd rather chill and kick my feet up. Mafias and ECs, the real riders link up.
I'm thinking it's a Friday, but it's really only Tuesday. Sipping tequila, kicking my feet up, turning my feet up. Oh yeah, I'm thinking it's a Friday, but it's really only Tuesday. Sipping tequila, kicking my feet up, turning my feet up. Oh yeah, banging me some OJs, thinking about the old days. Kicking my feet up just like a boss do. Yeah, I'm thinking it's Friday, but it's really only
On my mama, it seemed like it's in actual real time, cut all that little choppy stutter and all that. Damn. Yeah, I'm just happy, please, cause Oh God, what's up with Biden? How you riding? Hey, regardless of what you want to say about anything, ooh-wee. Ain't what is spooky the word? You just see the title, right? Wow. And then look at the face good. That's the new norm, y'all. They want your children and your grandchildren and the next generations to accept this as like. So guess what? I work in an environment where you talk on the radio to, it can be so many random people at any given time on any channel on the walkie-talkie. Woo, woo, chirp, woo. And often you hear a female's voice. And it just crosses my mind, just crossed my mind yesterday, hearing, just listening to communication on the radio between other individuals. I heard somebody ask an individual a question. They both, apparently two different voices, were female. Now, mind you, close in the where I stand on a regular basis, where I be, there is a female that carries herself as obviously a dude. If you walked up, dapped her, and was like homie, bro, on a regular basis, that would be more desirable to her than hey, ma'am, sir. Ooh. But it just make my mind confused. I'm rolling, I'm hearing them on the radio, and it was just general question. Two female voices, if you ask me, speaking back and forth to one another and asking questions relatable to what needs to be done, whatever. But then when it's all said and done, it was okay, thank you, ma'am. And I just thought, like, dang, we living in a time where you can't even assume that just based on the general texture, tone of vocals, speech, that a person won't be offended by you calling them ma'am or sir. But it's still generally understood amongst most people that that's just how it is. But there are some people that it's becoming very common to have what once was and what nature indicates as natural and ideal to be now infused and apparently attempted to be replaced with a new version that includes this as natural and normal. And that is definitely not the classification, the understanding that we have been under all our lives. But it's odd. I saw a post that said, the new president put out 100-day plan or something like that, first 10-day plan of his objectives, and the post stated that the LGBTQ community and there was another group of people that he has set aside and said that he has initiatives, programs, beneficial things that he's doing on their behalf. Namely, I just definitely do want to recall what the second group of people were. But it was that group of people, and then it was, illegal immigrants. He has legislation that he's ready to put in place to benefit both those group of people. However, not one word about what he's ready to do on the behalf of blacks. This is what happens in America. You got a black woman, according to some people debate whether or not she's black 100%. I don't know if that's worth debating or not, but you have a black woman as a VP, so don't ask for nothing else. Shut up. When Obama was in the office, you got a black president. Shut up. Don't ask for nothing else. And that's how we keep getting served. And you can't say we just accepting it, because we've had a lot of prominent, influential people speak up, including Ice Cube and others, and go and push a line for us to get more of I don't know what it takes, y'all. You see what they tried to do when they wanted. I don't know, man. It's just, hey, that's crazy to me. Oh, my mama, like, what world are we living in? Like, acceptance and tolerance is one thing, but it's like, whoa, that's normal now. So, and you have to be careful not to accidentally refer to that individual as sir or him or he. Whoo-wee. Oh, my mama, you ain't lied, dead eyes. The fix is in. Easy.
This is J.P. Banks Music.
When you're sticking to the script, it's a lonely road. Before they left the hole and tank, the big homie told. He know the way this testimony hold. On that low 4, they gon' politic on him cold. SPI Bank EC for really though. Used to really go, ask my nigga Chili Mo. Had a cold gun game, crazy knuckle up. Bust on enemies with baby double up. Back and forth with the main streets on 98. Q97, me and Lil Johnny Ray. Posted up on Colton with a big ratchet. Way before Lil Wayne threw on that snitch jacket. Walked the yard with Slim Bag, what up Big Drac? Gave them back they L cuz you did that. Love my lokes even if we don't interact. Lil Mont, Baby Psych and Lil Black. EC. 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 97th Street, smack dead in the Middle East. Fuck the police for King Ron and Lil Reese. Tell the truth, SP3 never lack rhymes. Sometimes feel I might die behind my rap lines. We ain't in Malibu now, we in Maui. Baby Pie, EC, Bear, me and Wowie. Tico, Kiko, EC Red. Still can't believe Frankie and CC dead. Come to putting in work, did more than a little dirt. Airbrush shirt. Big Milk, Lil Merc, Lil Box, Baby Ant, both souls, all the coops. First Street to 24 when we call the troops. Lost a legend when we buried Bug. Coach love to the riders that carry cuz, never seen it coming. Was a little foul, still took heart though, my hat off to Lil Owl. EC. 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 Big Spot and Lil Spotter both got an Ezel. Tiny Spotter got 19, rest in peace, Ezel. Shouts to the females representing EC. The brownies to the quotas, rest in peace, TT. Big Tommy son on the 7, that's Stay Pops. Me and mine never bow down to J-Box. And that's the coldest cripper nigga ever met. Coldest cripper ever heard about, better yet. 33rd Neverary, only time a nigga ran. On the land, go ask my nigga Ran. ECG unit, came up a little show. Got told on by that nigga Lil Show. Went on TV, the homies did BT Ugly. Got love for Infinite and Lil EC Buzzy. For death though, that mean to my dying day. EC, that's all I've been trying to say. EC. 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 EC.
I thought you knew. Shout out to G. Lou. It's always true when you come through. On my mama. That's EC, available on all digital platforms for those that's not knowing. Most of those that's here know. And I just was blessed. I see that was a couple days ago. My babies, Williams crew, got my look tighter, crispier. They upgraded my whole little situation. It was a big surprise. They really kept it on the low. And I been sitting here trying to get it together and transfer shit over. And before I could really get it all together, I couldn't help it. I had to get at y'all. They got us way crispy. by the way to measure it. One drop of black blood make you black to them, no matter. Yeah, that's how we is. So it's not to them, that's to us. That's what we rolling with. You can't change too much of the foundation in the middle of the whole get down. You'll really confuse the mission. And I know it looks like we are not on a mission collectively, but you gotta understand. It's just a part of the process. It was such a bad level of disease and decay in what we consider our culture. There's gonna have to be a lot of elimination before there be a visible progress. So it's just the nature of the beast. That's why each individual that is aware and intends to make a difference just has to be diligent. Oh, mama, 5 on the fries with chili and the cheese on the blah, blood cuts. Oh, the shit, good looking, fully. And if I had them from where I wanted to have them from, they'd be from Jordan's on Crenshaw. Used to be on Imperial. The one that I shouted out in that songs. Isn't it ironic? Hey, all you wanna do is smoke chronic. I say, for the munchies, you need more than some cereal. Ironically, I rode the Jordans on Imperial. They tell me quit, but that's a tough task. My ass in rehab, talking about puff, pass. Jordans used to be on Imperial. Shout out to Mike and Greg, my niggas. I had to stay going through. Now they on Crenshaw, all brand new. They done upgrade. You know how it's different. The whole world always sing that song, especially our people. Moving on up to the east side. It's the opposite. It's like moving on up off the east side to the west, 'cause we got us a piece of the pie. Yeah. We go from the east to the west when it gets to the progress, I guess. I don't know what town where they was at, in Chicago on the Jeffersons. But yeah, it's like when you come up, you move up off the east side. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Welcome to the Black Mox. Bay Machiavelli, Bay Activity with VJ Keyway. Keep it to Google. Don't get mad. Get money. Love life in the process. With that, we are obsessed. On my mama, it can't stop, won't stop, don't stop. The marathon continues. As a matter of fact, the marijuana-thon continues in the Black Box. TMC available on all digital platforms. Stream, download, go get a hold of this. Yeah.
Overlook my competition, never seeing them. I done trained my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. You can't get close to me. They mad 'cause they can't be. I'm everything that they wanna be. Yeah.
This time around, I ain't moving with a gang of homies. By my lonely, couple bad bitches hanging on me. For sure, sharpshooters on deck though. Will I ever let my foot up off these bitch niggas' neck? No. Blue Bentley getting blunted. Wonder how it come to that. Can't let a rat do me like they done my nigga Thundercat. Baymac, place nothing above my paper. Couple slugs for the haters, but I love my neighbors. Point blank, do no subliminal dissing. When I listen, I could tell you never been on no mission. Sticking to the script, don't care if I offend you. Neighborhood crib, the marathon
I overlook my competition, never seeing them. I done trained my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. They can't get close to me. They mad 'cause they can't be. I'm everything that they wanna be. Yeah.
On the east, the streets anticipate my new release. Legendary beast. Peace to Lil Tootie Reese.
See, I gotta figure out how to turn that on all the songs. Cause see how I could pause it? That's something I could never do. I figured it was, I just paused it. I could like slide it back, rewind it, fast forward. I could never do that. I'm VJ Keyway right now. I see cuz name is Miller Gangster. That's crazy. I had 2 aunties that stayed on 118th. Then 3 boys lived in one house. One of them ended up turning 9-7. He only stayed there for a minute. My cousin Dice. And then he ended up going to the NFL. Really, my brother, Day Uno, I got you, Megalicious on my mama, because Dice is my Day Uno. My cousin Slim from Swan, he stayed on 118th in Miller Gangster Hood. And then my cousin Rico, he actually turned Millers. He was from Millers. So, and it's crazy. Like, these days, right now, on my mama, I spent a lot. Then that was on my daddy's side, but on my mama's side, I had, it was 3 aunties on the set, because my Aunt Pet, my grandmother's sister, my grandmother just passed in 2020. She was 100 years old. She passed a few weeks before right before her 101st birthday, which would have been on September 11th. Bless her spirit and her soul. But her sister passed some years before, and I remember I missed my Aunt Pet's funeral going on the lick on my mama, and didn't even pass on crap. But I went on my mama with Magic from 87 and my homie Big Ant. Rest in peace for my set. My nigga, I think my nigga Gil was with us. Yeah, my nigga Gil, we did the walk up on the set. But I was a bit lit. We didn't pass. It was a big lick though. But anyway, on my mama, but Aunt Pet stayed on 118th, and then her daughter Jackie stayed right across the street from her. So my Pet gave me piano lessons when I was like in 5th and 6th grade. I used to go to school in El Segundo at LA Union, and they had to walk on 118th to go to piano lessons. I remember me, my boy, he ended up being from Swan, Baby Barty. His brother was Big Barty, rest in peace, my boy Jock. It was me, him, and my 2 cousins. We was walking, Cuz was walking he was finna walk all the way to his home, to his hood, to the 80s. And we was walking where we was going on 118. I remember some grown niggas like tripped on us. They snatched my partner wallet, that was the Red Rag. And it was in Red Rag Hood, West Side. When he turned around, they got off on him. My cousin Clarence, remember he squabbled the nigga down and all that. It was crazy. But anyway, sell him up, Lavelle, Madden, whatever. But I was saying all that to say, 118, you familiar with that song? Oh, Goddery, I be smoking on that pottery. Higher than I gotta be. They don't know, just cause she said so and she break bread. On the black box, they keeping the screen lit up, and I love it. See a Day Uno around here, appreciate you on my mama.
That's my Day Uno. Only me and him in his 2-door Benz. That's my bro. We don't call each other friends. Day Uno. Even ride with me to the end. Even let me have the last shot at him. That's my Day Uno. We stay cracking. And when I die, he one of the niggas carrying my casket. Gang bang active. Really with the shit, stay banged up. My Day One ain't never changed up. That's my Day Uno.
Niggas know air since Day Uno. For rare recitors, and I'ma say puto. And I mean that with all due disrespect to the ops off tops if you diss the set. This man though, I go half on the sack with him. Double back on foot with the Mac with him. Cognac, that's what my joint drank, period. I done seen him do it point blank. Neighborhood for death though, EC on mine. Every time still give my nigga 3 up high. When it's cracking, he usually a trip before me in 03 introduced me to Nip. Got a lot of politics between the two turfs. I choose to keep it mafia like Blue Smurf. Half the time I don't even like her, but I ain't never met a nigga like
That's my Day Uno. Only me and him in his 2-door Benz. That's my bro. We don't call each other friends. Day Uno. Even ride with me to the end. Even let me have the last shot at him. That's my Day Uno. We stay cracking. And when I die, he one of the niggas carrying my casket. Gang bang active. Really with the shit, stay banged up. My Day One ain't never changed up. That's my Day Uno. So when it come to dying, it ain't nothing. Killing ain't shit either. Enemies know we stay hunting. We know it's wrong, but we love it. Where you wanna take it? We in the streets. We don't mind a little confrontation. Whole lot of gunplay with me and my low. I'm talking pistol with the scopes when we out on patrol. Hunting for domes. My low was a fool when he get it in. Pull up on him like cuz, let's slide and he getting in. Lil Mac down, my bro. Ain't gotta prove a point. It's facts over feelings in my SPI voice. M's be the logo. That's my Day Uno. We ain't friends. It's only me and cuz in this Benz. Like identical twins. We on that same shit. Day Unos. Them be the niggas that I bang with. A lot of politics between both gangs, it is what it is. The homies little gang. That's my day uno. Only me and him in his two-door Benz. That's my bro. We don't call each other friends, day uno. Even ride with me to the end. Even let me have the last shot of hen. That's my day uno. We stay cracking. And when I die, he one of the niggas carrying my casket. Gang bang active. Really with the shit, stay banged up. My day one ain't never changed up. That's my day uno.
Blue Smurf in the building. Every track I slide him, he kill him. And I got a feeling we is finna touch us a million. Maybe a billion, trillion. Why not a zillion? We gon' keep it Google. We the pit bulls, not the poodles. I'ma keep it a Google, whether it's filet mignon or if I'm on the inside eating a noodle. Got something that I really don't want to leave in your noodle, but I will have to. Nope, I refuse. That's too dark for what we was doing. Okay, say less. Smoking on that good, I see. You already know BS. I stay on that BS. The best smoke on my mama, that was another one. We BS and BS be on that BS. Matter of fact, BS and BS be on that BS. But BS, you don't even know. They whole little situation got on that BS, cuz. That's probably why cuz ain't got on that BS with BS and BS. But we got to get on that BS that we supposed to get on. But what you just said, I also be on that BS be on the BS, the best smoke. You digging lies on my mouth. BS and BS, kill him on the track in the black box. We never put feelings over facts.
Somebody come up to you.
Bay Machiavelli.
I got a job.
Run me the bread.
Good pay. Would that make a difference?
Come on, let's go now.
It ain't gonna stop me from cripping.
Would you take the job too, would you?
Huh?
You take the job too?
I'm a crip at work.
Google gang. Straight legend. Google gang. SBI. Google gang. Google gang in here. You better keep that shit a Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts pressed, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, better keep it a Google. Keep that shit Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts pressed, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, you better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. You better keep it a Google. Better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. Google gang.
Bottom line, love life, show us a blessing. Pull up politic and blow us a session. Spot a locomost easty on the stake in the station. They making them statements. We waking and baking. Word of the day, EC on replay. The marijuana-thon with VJ Keyway. BS and BS. Killing on the track in the black box. We never put feelings over facts. Bay Machiavelli, run me the bread. I don't get mad, I get money instead. I be high, you can tell by a nigga eyes. But wise enough to enterprise, you dig a lies. Contemplating with the Google gang, conversating. Counting coins while these cowards in the comments hating. Only thing count, my count getting another comma. I'm a magnet to the money on my mother mama.
Better keep that shit a Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts pressed, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, better keep it a Google. Keep that shit Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts pressed, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, you better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. You better keep it a Google. Better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. Google gang.
If you can't keep it a Google, then don't mention me. Run a check through the set, I bet them niggas mention me. Red Bull and Hennessy, I keep the same energy. No matter on a solo or a couple homies with me. Tell them come get me if they want confrontation. I keep a couple shooters with me. And we right here waiting on shit to pop off. Take a nigga top off, you tempt me. All that BS, you can miss me. Slide down Century, doing about 60 in the gutter lane. Faded off yak and drop the pistol, hopping out the rain. I won't change, keep it a Google the only way. Mention me, I come out and play. That's on the gang. We are not the same. I ain't nothing like these rap niggas. Hanging with bangers, no bodyguards. We all strapped, nigga. All truth, no lies. Facts over feelings. We ain't gon' start something we can't finish. Google gang.
Better keep that shit up Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gon' be a lot of shirts press, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, better keep it a Google. Keep that shit Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gon' be a lot of shirts press, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, you better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. You better keep it a Google. Better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. Google gang.
Cuz say like the shirt. Anything Google gang or Spot Low affiliated, we got some. If you look on the lives, on the description of the lives, we got a Teespring. You ain't gonna find that there. That's where you're gonna find your On My Mama and your Facts Over Feelings and your bottom line items right there. Bam, it's 2 different locations. 3 different locations actually, but 2 primary. Baymax Streetwear, you want this type of Baymax Streetwear, you're not gonna see it on the site. What you have to do is take a screenshot of what you like when it comes to this Google shit, right? Take a screenshot that you see me in. You can put any color combination. It don't have to be blue and orange. You like this shirt, you take a screenshot, bam, and you send a DM to the Baymax Streetwear IG account. Bam. And you say, hey, I want this shirt in royal and white. I want it in red and royal. I want it in royal and gold. I want it in royal on royal. You gotta keep royal. No, I'm just saying. Oh my mom, you got whatever color you want. But that's all. That's the I'm trying to tell y'all for this type of shit. That Google gang shit. Keep it to Google. If you want the official, like, see this I don't read. This ain't really how I want it. Like how the 100 is like that. Damn, wait, hold up. I'm cripping. Like that's shitty. Okay, we go do it like this. Bang. All right. I want this to be. Oh, and I got it. If you look at the EP cover. This is connected. Like, you know how the G supposed to have a line? I had a motherfucker put the 1 to the thing. It's backwards, so it's hard for me to just do it. So that's how I really want it to be. I'm in Denver, orange and blue west. Okay. Chili in the building. You see what the kids did on Crip? That's what I was trying to told you, cuz. Oh, my mama. We live around this. Hey, that's my day uno right there for real. And I remember, cuz, when I be saying, could you imagine, cuz, I sent cuz that song I remember before anybody heard it, right? I sent it to him. And I know. Can you imagine the first time when he heard the second verse, he come on, my mama, some shit you just can't forget. Some of the young niggas used to claim the set. Pause right there. Stop. Bam. You know how that make a nigga from young niggas feel? That Bentley might use credit. If you had to tap in while I'm at work. Much love, Vicious. Appreciate that, cuz. Your contribution match my t-shirt. That's crazy. And then he always say, I'm a nigga that's gonna build you up to shit on you. But this time I shit on him to build him up. Cause the very next line is, same time, some of the homies used to bang young. Cause I know that had to hit a nigga like, okay. And then to this day, me and her, that's her right there, dude. Like, and y'all don't have no idea how much it's just rap. But it's a rap when I rap. That sound like. So that, cuz growner than me. That's my little homie. But he growner than me in a lot of ways to the point where he my big homie on a lot of issues in life to where he done got to certain goals and certain marks before I did, and so humbly was able to show his big homie the way, like, ooh, or not even just pressing it on me. Just kind of took care of a lot of business that we both as men would love to take care of, right? And I definitely, as being just older and the big homie out here earlier than him, started off taking care of shit faster than him, and the way life would have had it, we've gone through so many experiences till it got to a point where at one point, cuz began to like just establish certain things that a grown man would like to establish, period. And I was always admirable of what I watched my little homie come from nothing, because just when you think about general resources and support and experience and backbone. If you would just touch the tangibles and see what I was working with, Cub was working with way less than me. And then to see him come from where we both found ourselves growing up and coming up and applying our energy and to become so maturely advanced in the world, it was just humbling for me, and it was also something that I appreciated because you don't see it often. That's why the homies say, because large profit margin off the long shots, because young niggas rarely make it off for our block. Cause I don't even know, when I hear neighborhood niggas say that, he say young niggas. My nigga is really officially a young nigga, no matter how old he get. That to those that know, you ain't gonna even try to go through all that. But on my mama, I'm just I'm proud of the process. I appreciate the process. Hayes TV, I appreciate that. Salute, Loc. What you are doing is important to the real ones. Family Peace from Broward County, Florida. On my mama, the fact that you not from around the corner, down the street, up the block means most to me. My mama, I appreciate that from way on the other side of the map. And if that's what it does, and if it matters, all my life I've been trying to figure out what matters for me personally when it comes to communicating to others, because I've always realized that communicating to others was a part of what I am to do, have done, gonna do, but didn't ever know what to communicate. Still don't know, but I take and draw from a lot of my experiences and a lot of the information that I've just absorbed. A lot of it does come from the Bible. Whether I do promote the Bible as a life book to go by or none of that, can't deny that a lot of my understanding has been developed from there. And I utilize a lot of the what I've learned, read, understood, and just experienced from there to apply to my experience. And I know one of the themes there was from the Creator. The Creator at this point, at some point, represented that fuck what you think you wanted to say, that you want to prepare to say, which a lot of the greatest speakers that we all know have been very prepared. The most of the best speakers, even Obama, he made a lot of his progress by being a very prominent speaker, preeminent speaker. Remember that word? One of our words of the day. We don't got one today. But when you damn, I lost my thought. That's crazy. Run that booed up remix. Fuck it. The homie be on me about this record, right? It's gonna make a copyright. I ain't tripping. I'm gonna play it for Crippin', but this the boo. I did a booed up remix. Y'all know that. I'm gonna put it up on the Spotted Loc visuals channel, because it's off YouTube, because we was trying to figure out what was stopping the channel from getting I'm gonna keep it at Google. Matter of fact, let me just let that shit play, because I ain't got it loaded up. Y'all hear that?
Cool, babe, calculate your due date and let them chase your bouquet. Today it ain't about me, it's my boo day, so we gon' do it. They do not do the way we do they? But for death though, you my baby, my boo, babe. They gon' speculate and hate. It's cool, babe, calculate your due date and let them chase your bouquet. Today it ain't about me, it's my boo day, so we gon' do whatever you say you want to do, babe.
Watch this though, just for the homies, on the set. Can't put new page. Stay Baymacking, by the way. My boo, babe. Watch this though. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get it live for the Eastside Crippin'. Watch. Dude, day. It's my boo day. Overlay from the duvet. Who say you can't parlay whatever you may? Poppy keep a pocket full of paper like I move, yay. By the way, stacking new pay. Nickel for that pool nanny, nickname it Pool Nay. Do between me and you know the waves of boo boo boo. But only bring the mood up. do they? But for death though, you my babe, boo, my boo, babe. It's cool, babe. Let me, that motherfucker go. Say you can't do, babe. Overspray from the. Man, that motherfucker ain't pop up. I guess it's the only way. I was finna try to freak it, but it ain't even. Let me try this. It's the last thing I can think of. Do. Boo, boo, boo. The only food up. Booed up. The way we do they. Oh yeah, that ain't finna go down. That's it. I'm gonna let it go one more time. Just this. And let me. Hey. Can y'all hear that though? I ain't even hear y'all what y'all said. Y'all gotta hear that alliteration. Boo day. Overspray from the duvet. Who say you can't parlay whatever you may? Poppy keep a pocket full of paper like I move, yay. Stay Baymacking by the way. New pay. Pool nanny, nickname it Pool Nay. Hey. Do. Between me and you, these other birds is boo boo boo. The only. Hey. This what made me. I was trying to get cuz. I ain't gonna even lie, cuz. This what made me want to. Oh, that ain't even the one. That's it. Fuck it. The homie. That's for the homie. Cuz I don't even be. That's on the set. Every now and then, one of my most favorite gangsterist rappers that I got on cuz bumper behind. How eloquently he can project and express the experience of the streets that I once roamed quite viciously and consistently, cuz you know how to paint the picture, and his tone of voice, his cadence, his overstanding of the environment just attracted me to what his art was actually. And I am often amazed at any moment easily as I am attempting. Y'all hear all those vowels? That was just me, how I be doing my alliteration, just trying to make sense. I'm gonna leave it alone because I just want to get to my point. I just be playing, but cuz it hit me out of nowhere. Cuz it's being cuz every time we do a record, cuz it be on some G shit. Shame on us. You know, saying everything that I have seen that he did that got me to bring him within my camp. G shit. And cuz always out the blue, cuz every few months, cuz he be like, cuz it disappeared up off of YouTube, the Booed Up remix. I was late to do it anyway after everybody had did it, cuz, but that was my. Can y'all hear it cool? It probably sound better like that cuz it's low and not big the way that it ain't playing through the shits. When I tried to make it, I just tried to make it play through the shits. It didn't really play through the shits, but we just crispy on my mama. I ain't gonna even add what I was gonna add right there. I'm gonna just add it just cause it came to my mind. Never do I mean that word when I say it on the set. Shout out to the Fame Gang. That's just part of my, you know, something else, you know what I'm saying? So any nigga that really know the business that might, do like that, and I love you, Crip. My mama, that just I'm gonna do better though, cause I know it don't matter. When it don't matter, it don't matter. But I just let y'all know, cause that shit ain't never like that. So you know, that's why it bust my ear. So that's why I even said something. Oh, we was finna do this for cuz he came back up in here. What it do, Chili? They go dumb, I go silly for really. Used to hold the Mac Millie. Now the Billy. That was some bullshit.
game. Now niggas only know about this hope game. I remember when a nigga first got turned out. I remember stripping blood in the blood out. I remember coming up in the start. I remember.
On the turf, Lil Box and Lil Merc. Not a gang of birds, but the third served the Lil work. Sticky shit, every time he lit his big. Politicking with his clique, trying to hit the biggest lick. Problem with the hood, we gon' have to see to that. It was Baby Jinx, Tiny D, me and Black. To be from EC, can't explain how it felt to me. Lil BT nicknamed himself Looney. With big wine on the 5, getting hella faded. Heard that nigga ain't survived, so we celebrated. On a mission with the homies, or if by my lonely. Niggas know me, always got the pistol on me. Shot his way on the set, they ain't quote him on. Never lied, every lyric you can quote him on. Diamond shining, rhyming with my rollie on. Money long, kinda like a Coleon.
I remember when a nigga first got turned out. I remember stripping blood in the blood out. I remember coming up in the stove game. Now niggas only know about this hope game. I remember when a nigga first got turned out. I remember stripping blood in the blood out. I remember coming up in the stove game. I remember.
My mama, some shit you just can't forget. Like some of the young niggas used to claim to set. Same time, some of the homies used to bang young. To this day, me and Herb trade the same guns. East side, niggas know about that 7 gang. Central to San Pedro, sold up on everything. You ain't heard, 93rd to the Sin. Ain't nothing new, neighborhood, this what it been. All the Sherm homies hitting in the hood. Fuck the function off soon to get to getting good. A party ain't a party without a little drama. In the parking lot, hollering at Lil Mama. Say my name next to Johnny Ray, Baby Dre. Soul 1 and 2, Big Snake from 88th. For death though, I die for I surrender. Shit was evil on the east side, I remember
when a nigga first got turned out. I remember stripping blood in the blood out. I remember coming up in the stove game. Now niggas only know about this hope game. I remember when a nigga first got turned out. I remember stripping blood in the blood out. I remember coming up in the stove game. I remember.
Baymac business. I'ma figure out how to pause them all. I see you, Chili, lighting it up. Good looking on my mama. On the settery. How long we been up in here, y'all? Somebody that don't lie. I ain't asking nobody that's gonna lie to me. I'm asking somebody that's gonna keep it a Google. Keep it a Google gang. I remember, yo. Oh, that's Lavelle, man. Oh, shit. Cause I remember your family had the hamburger spot in the hood by Mike Liquor Store on 94. What you mean? What you know about Big Tommy Burgers? What you mean? Big Tommy House of Burgers? What you mean, my family? That's my daddy, nigga. Tell somebody, cuz my daddy always used to tell me one day I'm gonna have my name up in lights. Cuz worked for the phone company, cuz he used to drive the Pacific Bell van. When they turned into AT&T, that motherfucker turned into an AT&T van. But Cuz used to be able to be wherever he want at whatever time while he was on the clock all through the city. Whoop, he could put his van, park it, put an orange cone either side of that motherfucker, be somewhere doing whatever he want to do. I remember way back then, Cuz no matter where we was at, my daddy could pull up to the pole, bam, take a phone out his truck, tap it into the pole and call wherever. He had the first speakerphone. He thought he was the coolest nigga. He used to bring a big ass unit. And I remember the family be in one room talking to speakerphone, tripping, and we all did. He right, bam. So he know about, hey, cuz I know I ain't lying, but then, cuz my daddy, he got the hamburger stand in the set, cuz. And then not only did he have a hamburger stand right on Avalon, cuz he had it came with like some duplexes connected to it. He had them in the back. Plus, he had his house on 9. Plus, he was gainfully employed by the phone company. And he was married to a woman who worked for the post office for 16 years. And then in 87, my little brother was born, cerebral palsy. Caused my other, I don't call her stepmother, I call my other mother. I caused my other mother, who had been, faithfully going to work for 16 years, she never returned to work based on the complications with my little brother being born through some tools that had been tied for 16 years after Big Spider. So, bam, once, you know what I'm saying, On my mama, I've been on for an hour. Good looking, nigga. 'Cause I lost my mind. My train of thought again, and forgot while I was even speaking on that. Oh, the hamburger stand and all that came in the same time. On the set, my little brother was born. He was like 1 pound, 12 ounces. Extremely complicated childbirth, unexpected pregnancy, and incubation stage. Cedar Sinai. I remember we used to close the hamburger stand down in the set, and then ride out to Cedar Sinai, and the kids couldn't go in there where the incubator was at and see my little brother. Only either my other mother or my father could go in. And the kids, we would go up there 3-4 deep after we closed the hamburger stand, and always go up there, because that's when little Derek was, little D, love you, little bro. He watch all this shit, because when he see this he gonna be somewhere at home and light up. We used to always go to see the Sinai, and I remember my other mother or my daddy, all the change that they made out the cash register that day would be handy, and they'd give us that amount of change divided amongst how many boys was there, 2, 3, 4, whoever, one of my brothers or cousins that was there. And we'd be able to run through the hospital and fuck with the vending machines while they go fuck with the baby. And I remember, I don't live in the house. I live in Compton on the set, so I'm only there every now and then compared to how much my brothers and some of my other cousins is there. However, I developed a connection with my little brother from day one like none other. And I'm just telling y'all how it started, because this is the first moment I realized we had a connection beyond normal. Like I say, he was less than 2 pounds when he was born, and he was in an incubator, and the kids were never allowed to go in there to see him. But one day, I was the only child that went with both my father and my other mother. Love you, May. And none of my brothers, none of my cousins was there. But I was waiting outside, which was normal for us as children to do when we went there. And I just remember they came and asked me and said, "You want to go in?" I'm like, "Yeah." They scrubbed me down, put the scrubs on me and all that. Woo, wop, wop, bam. Cuz was in the incubator. That's on my mama. I'm not lying, cuz I'm in here telling y'all this shit every day. We talking about whatever, and I'm putting it on my mama, keeping it to Google. This is cuz was like still. I'm gonna try to scrape up some of the pictures. I know my daddy got them, cuz head used to be right here, and then his legs are hanging right here on my daddy hand. You can see cuz wasn't even 2 pounds. That's how when he was born. But he was in the incubator, cuz they used to put socks on his head for beanies and shit like that, cuz. So, you know how the incubator had 2 holes. So I go in, little kid. I'm like 11 or 12, something like that, cuz. I reached my hand in the incubator, grab his foot, cuz. So my mama, the nurses, doctor, everybody say cuz smile for the first time. And this cuz was born through some tubes that was tied for 16 years, wasn't supposed to be here. However, I, as a young man, my mother's only child, my father had a couple of other boys that didn't live in my household, but I had been praying. Really, I think deep down I wanted a sister, just because I don't know why. But I had just been praying for a younger sibling. Praying, begging God with whatever energy I had in my soul. I was begging. And I've always looked at him as an effort from the universe, the creator, to answer my prayer. And I had no idea what tube ties had meant. My mother had committed herself to a life of celibacy outside of marriage and never remarried. And the way she was living on a religious and just a single level, I never thought another sibling was coming from her. So my father being married, me not knowing my other mother tubes is tied, I'm praying that I get another little brother or sister, cuz. And then look what the universe did. It gave me one, and then there was a lot of complications developed based on the fact that the tubes had been tied for 16 years. I didn't know none of that. Oh, my mama, I know exactly what you're talking about with that. My daughter was in one when she was born, 1/2 pound on the set, because he was born with cerebral palsy, which has caused his life to be extremely different from you and I. And just knowing that happened at the time of birth is crazy. It wasn't the fact that something happened because the tubes was tied the whole pregnancy. from my understanding, he was born prematurely, but up until that date of his birth, everything was developing normal and healthy. He was on his way to being born a healthy baby. However, the day that my other mother went into labor, there was a scenario where she was in like a prep waiting room, and then when they realized it was time she was going into labor, they left and went to go prepare the next room and I guess, acquire the appropriate people to get it popping. And by the time they came back to take her to the next step, from my understanding, if I remember correctly, my little brother had already been born in a room alone with just she, or perhaps maybe another nurse, I'm not sure, but it was while they was preparing to go get the next room ready for birth, he was born like on some natural, couldn't be held just naturally. Just imagine, Tools was top 16 years, whatever. And what caused his condition was the fact that because he came down the birth canal, naturally with no assistance, versus that cesarean that they was about to, emergency C-section that they was prepping her for, that they was leaving for. Bam, you digitalized, and then cause after not only cerebral palsy through the years, the doctors told us when he was born that eventually it was a very high percentage chance he would develop schizophrenia as well. And the way he grew up as a baby, it just seemed like, cause development was so quick to the point where you thought, it's just a physical thing, cause straight. Like, he was, at a young age, he was still learning the small shit, just slightly slower than regular kids. One of the first words ever out of his mouth was Norvell, which is my name in the family. I know Curtis is my first name, but I didn't realize that till like 3rd grade. Norvell is what everybody in my family called me. I call my son, my junior, Lil Narvi. I very seldom call him Curtis. But my brother, I've never met a child prior to my brother being alive that can just say Norvell. All kids will just make their own version of my name, which will just remind you of my name. Because with all his challenges in life, just speaking on the connection we had, Norvell was one of the first words he said amongst, I'm talking about mommy, daddy, yes, no, Norvell, with all the difficulty every other normal child without the challenges that he has to say my name. He said my name perfectly from day one. My mama. So I love you, Derek. God, I know I done stretched this out. I don't have all the regular intro, outro. I ain't even got Riley loaded up in here. I'm going to get it together. So we going to go out just slightly different than we usually do. My VJ Keyway in the black box. Thanks my babies for upgrading the situation. And y'all know it's going to take me a little moment just to catch us back up to speed as far as how I was able to get in and out with certain content on my mama. Love you, digitalize. East the Empire 897 for Dev Doe, fully.
If somebody came up to you tomorrow, grabbed you and said, I got a job, good job, good pay for you, would that make a difference?
Come on, let's go now. It ain't gonna stop me from cripping.
Would you take the job too, wouldn't you?
Huh?
You take the job too?
I'm a crip at work.
Google gang, straight legend. Google gang, SBI. Google gang, Google gang in here. You better keep that shit up Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts pressed, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, better keep it a Google. Keep that shit Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts pressed, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, you better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. You better keep it a Google. Better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. Google gang.
Bottom line, love life, show us a blessing. Pull up, politic, and blow us a session. Spot a locomost easty, no mistaking the station. They making them statements, we waking and baking. Word of the day, EC on replay. The marijuana-thon with VJ Keyway, BS and BS. Killing on the track in the black box, we never put feelings over facts. Bay Machiavelli, run me the bread. I don't get mad, I get money instead. I be high, you can tell by a nigga eyes. But wise enough to enterprise, you dig a lies. Contemplating with the Google gang, conversating. Counting coins while these cowards in the comments hating. Only thing count, my count getting another comma. I'm a magnet to the money on my mother mama.
Better keep that shit a Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts pressed, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, better keep it a Google. Keep that shit Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts pressed, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, you better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. You better keep it a Google. Better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. Google gang.
You can't keep it a Google, then don't mention me. Run a check through the set, I bet them niggas mention me. Red Bull and Hennessy, I keep the same energy. No matter on a solo or a couple homies with me. Tell them come get me if they want confrontation. I keep a couple shooters with me. And we right here waiting on shit to pop off. Take a nigga top off, you tempt me. All that BS, you can miss me. Slide down Century, doing about 60 in the gutter lane. Faded off yak and drop the pistol, hopping out the rain. I won't change, keep it a Google the only way. Mention me, I come out and play. That's on the gang. We're not the same. I ain't nothing like these rap niggas. Hanging with bangers, no bodyguards, we all strapped, nigga. All truth, no lies, facts over feelings. We ain't gon' start something we can't finish. Google gang.
Better keep that shit a Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts pressed, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, better keep it a Google. Keep that shit Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts pressed, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, you better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. You better keep it a Google. Better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google.